Hey drummers, how's it going? It's Alex once again, bringing you some more fun-free drumming ideas. For this week's lesson, I've got 5 cracking drum fills for you beginners. They're going to start off relatively easy, but then get progressively more difficult the more syncopated they get and the more drums and hi-hats and bass drums we include with them. So if you like what you saw in the intro and you want to give these a crack, stick around and I'll break them down. All right, number 1, here we go. Starting off on the high tom, we've got 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Alright, so we're using all the parts of the drum kit here. We've got 2 on the high tom, bom, bom, and 4 on the snare. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat that pattern. 2 on the high tom, 4 on the snare. And then we're going to spread the last 4 notes out to snare drum on the right, high tom on the left, then right, left on the floor tom. Giving you tom, tom, snare, 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 tom, tom, snare, 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 high, floor, floor, bang. A little bit quicker. Alright, so what I'm going to go for these pretty quickly, so we're going to pop up there and play at a couple of different speeds with a nice simple groove. Here we go. Bit faster. Alright, so moving on to number 2. This time we're going to break it up, so we're not just playing solid 16th notes, we're going to chuck in little combinations of 16th notes and 8th notes. So if we start off, we've got 4 notes on the snare drum, so that'd be 1 E-ander, 1 E-ander. Then we're just going to use the right hand to play 2 8th notes up on the high tom, 2 and. Then for beat 3, we're going to go right, left, right, which will be 3 and then for beat 4, just on the snare drum. So if we put it all together, 1, 2, and 3 and 4 and a little bit quicker. Bit quicker. Let's pop up there, chuck it into some groove. Nice and fast. Alright, so moving on to number 3. Again, we're going to break up the solid 16th notes by chucking in some 8th notes, but this time we're going to hit it with the bass drum and the hi-hat at the same time. Now you've got this little pattern where you're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, then you've got another 4 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. So for those last 2, we're going to go up to the high tom. If I'm counting it, it's 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4 and So it breaks out nice and it feels like the drum beat or the drum fill sort of plays across the beat a tiny bit. A little bit quicker. You know what's coming next. Bit quicker. Alright, so if we move on to number 4, it's getting a little bit more difficult now. This time we start up on the high tom and we're going to play right, left, right. And if we count it, it'll be 1 E and. And then we're going to play the same thing on the floor tom. So we've got 1 E and, 2 E and then we're going to bring in the bass drum and the hi-hat again by going 3 and. I'm just going to use my right hand for that. So it'll be right, left, right, right, left, right, right, right. And then we're going to finish off by going 2 on each tom. So it'll be 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 and, 4 E and. Okay, whenever I'm hitting the hi-hat, I'm ever so slightly opening it, but don't worry about doing that. If you just want to go, or you can just keep it open. And you can let it rattle across the beat. So, number 4, all together. 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 and, 4 E and, crash. Alright, let's pop up there. 2 different speeds. Here we go. faster. Alright, so moving on to our fifth and final drum fill. Quite a challenging one, this one. It's a bit more syncopated than the other ones. We've got dotted eighth notes here, which means if we've got our 4/16 notes, we're playing the first one and the last one. And generally, if you're playing single strokes, right, left, we're going to miss out that left and that right and leave us with the first right and the final left, okay? And we're going to get this little rhythm where, I'll tell you what, I'll just play the whole fill through once and I'll count it out as I'm playing it, and then I'll sort of go through the sticking. So we've got 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 and Alright, so we're starting with the flam. Flam, left, right, right, left. Okay, I'll go through it one more time. So flam, left, right on the high tom, left, right on the snare drum. Then we're going to send our right hand to the floor tom for the and a beat 3. And then we're back to the snare drum for beat 4, and then we're going to play and so that'll be the right, left on the floor itself. So let's go from beat 3. So beat 3 onwards is 3 and 4 and everything up until there. Flam, left, right, right, left, crash. I'm just going to shut up and play it. A little bit faster. Alright, let's chuck that in some groove, nice and slow, then a little bit faster. Here we go. Bit quicker. Alright, so that's all 5 drum fills. Once you've sort of gone through those individually, what I'd recommend is then just sort of sticking it into a nice little routine where you play, like 3 bars of time, and then the first drum fill, 3 bars of time, then the next drum fill. What I'll do just to keep things a little bit sort of swifter, I'm just going to do 1 bar of groove, and then I'll do the first fill, 1 bar groove, second fill. You know where I'm going with this. But I'd sort of do it at medium speed, as we've seen them all pretty slow so far already. So let's crack on with that, and then I'll come and say goodbye. Here we go. Okay, drummers, there it is. Hope you enjoyed that lesson. Don't forget to pop over to onlinedrummer.com where you can go and grab the sheet music complete for free. While you're over there and you're at this sort of level, check out the quick start guide to playing drums. That should really help you out. There's a link to my Patreon page down in the description below if you want to come and help support the channel, and there's also links to Facebook and Twitter down there as well if you just want to come and say hello. So until next time, take care, keep drumming, and I'll see you next Thursday for some more bumpery drumming ideas. Alright, bye!